Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Toke Moments. My name is Toke Makinwa. Before I decided to shoot this video, I had like an hour to give myself a pep talk because I know that I've been MIA. My heart was cutting me because I was saying to myself, oh my god, they're just gonna be so tired of me. The last time we spoke was in August. I sort of decided to take a break from vlogging because for a very long time I've been feeling very jaded about relationships because we talk about loads of relationships, and I just didn't want you guys to go through that funk with me, because I'm real and I'm very honest, and I would always share with you guys, this thing called dating or going out there or meeting people or even talking about it, because you hear so many horror stories and it leaves you just feeling like, why are people still dating? But I didn't want you guys to go through all that funk with me. One, two, I also launched my skincare line. Now, I wanted to do a video about my skincare line, but I thought, okay, you've been away for so long. Don't just dump that on them. You have to ease them into it. So I'm sure you guys will be proud of me. We'll do that video next week. I will definitely introduce you guys to all the products, how you can get the product, and basically what the skincare line is all about. I love the fact that people miss the vlogs. I love when people reach out to me and say, well, I watched this video of yours and it totally changed my mind on certain topics. I love the connection that I get from doing this. It's been a lot of struggle. We struggle till we get it right. You fall, you rise, you fall, you rise. But that's not what I'm talking to you guys about today. Today, I want to talk about impulse buying. Hi, guys, my name is Toke. I'm a shopaholic. I'm addicted to shopping. Even in the department store, I end up buying, and buying, and it's a problem. Like, I buy things that I don't need, I buy things that I did not plan to buy, and I'm sure a lot of women can relate to this if we're all going to be honest for a little bit. Impulse buying is a very, very horrible habit. So if you know anyone who is stuck in that phase where you can't send them to the supermarket because they come back home with so many things that they did not plan to buy, things that they don't even need. I find myself stuck in a row at the supermarket and I'm reading things of products. I've convinced myself in that hour, in that moment, in that second that I actually need it. And I get home and maybe it's like a week or two or three, I begin to see how useless this thing is to me. I wouldn't give it away and I'm just staring at it. So I have been struggling a lot this year, but I think I've made some progress. So I thought I would share that with you. I didn't want to talk about it unless I was certain that I'd sort of made some progress in that part of my life. Okay, so impulse buying, for those who don't know, is basically buying things, on impulse, buying things that you did not plan to buy, you did not plan for. A lot of people live their lives via budgets now. It's very good because then you limit your spending and then you're always having money and you can have a saving culture for the rainy day, which is great. But there's some of us, who just love to get carried away, and carried away buying basically is what impulse buying means. So I'm a victim, right? So if you are also a victim, don't worry, we're in this together. Some things that have helped me that I'll be sharing with you guys. One, making a list. As old as that sounds, because I grew up in a home where my mom will always have those lists. Oh, every night before she goes to bed, she writes a list, to-do list of what she's going to do the next day. And every time she's going to the market, there's a list of what she needs to buy. And I just didn't want to become that person. But it's helped me, okay, to fight this impulse buying nature of mine, right? So writing down exactly what you need, not what you want. They are two different things, okay? Because our wants and our needs are always going to be at loggerheads, but you have to sort of write down what you need at that particular time, the things that your life depends on, the things that you need to get you forward, the things that are necessities, okay? So you put those needs in that list, and when you go to the supermarket, go to the boutique, go to wherever you're going, you stick to the list. Sometimes if you find yourself struggling while you're in the shop or struggling while you see a picture and your mind just can't get past the picture and you just keep going back to it, and you just ask yourself, the ones inside your cupboard, have you finished wearing it? And then when you now buy this one, there's always going to be another one that you would see that you think that you need, and you would have withdrawal symptoms and your life will seem like it depends on it and you feel like you're about to die. Keep imagining how you can wear this shoe and how you can rock this bag and how it will be so nice. You just feel like, no, if I don't get this right now, I'm just going to kill myself. You didn't die, so move on. There's always going to be a newer model. You have to have those conversations with yourself. Is it a want or a need? If it's a want, wants always change. You want it now, you buy it. In 2 months, you don't even touch it. It's standing right there looking at you and you ask yourself, why did I even buy this thing? Trends always change. You have to begin to look at the classics. Now, it takes growing up for you to get to that point, because I was that girl who would see something that is eye-catchy, the color is nice, and I will invest my money in it, and I will buy it, and I will do this because I want to wear it. And after a while, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, it moves on to another trend. Something else is hot. You are addicted to buying things on a whim. You don't need it. 3, the fear of being broke. We tell ourselves that we'll work hard to make that money back. And that's a good thing, because I'm a big believer of spending your money however you want to spend it, giving yourself a treat. I'm a big believer of giving yourself a pat on the back if you feel like you deserve it. Just be true to yourself, to thy own self, be true. Sometimes you feel the need to spend that particular money, and you feel to yourself that, yeah, the money will come. Money will come because all I have to do is hustle. See, when you are a hustler, it's in your blood. You know that you always hustle and make some more. So the fear of spending money might not necessarily be there, but the fear of being broke is very real, because sometimes the money might not come while you need it. So while you are sitting there thinking to yourself, I might just take out this money and just buy this particular item, remember that tomorrow there might be something that you really need for your business. There might be something that you really need for your life. There might be something that you really need for your stomach. There might be something that you really need just to make yourself feel good, and now you can't buy it. There's just no need for that. Okay, if you've got certain friends that if you send an item to, all they're going to say is, oh my god, buy, 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 buy. They don't mean you any ill. Of course they think it's amazing. Of course the stuff is amazing. That's why it's attractive to the eye. But you need to surround yourself with well-grounded people who are obviously going to remind you that you can't buy that because you already have it in this color. You cannot buy this because you already have something that is similar to it. I have seen it somewhere in your wardrobe. Go and check. I'm sure you have it. Okay, but it's not the same, but they look similar. If you have this, why do you need to now buy another one? Those sort of people, you might have them in friends, in colleagues, family members. They're really good to have because they always help you save money. Do you know what I mean? You have friends that if you send anything to, they're like, no, don't buy it. They will drag you out of the store because you don't really need these things, you know? And those are the kind of people that you need to keep close to you when you're going through this sort of situation, because it's a very tough battle. You have to be honest with yourself first. The first step is admitting that you have a problem. You see, a lot of people don't like to admit it. And we women, we are very fond of it. Women love to shop. We love to just have things we don't need, things that we don't even necessarily want, but we just convince ourselves. Sometimes you're not happy. Sometimes you're going through something emotionally. I mean, shopping sometimes has always lifted my spirit. It's necessary to identify that is a problem. Do a list. Stick to that list. Have those conversations with yourself. You have to check yourself. You literally have to be the one who has the loudest voice over that voice that is telling you to buy it, and tell yourself the truth. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. I am a Tokestar with a double R. I'm super excited, guys.